Okay, what I'm going to show you today is how to make your V-cuts on the ends of your hair bows or ribbons. And also how to seal it so it does not fray, because ribbon likes to fray. Okay, so the way that I do it, and I've found is best, is to take it and fold it in half, meet both ends, and then just kind of hold that really tight. And then I take my scissors and I cut a slant inward. Now I have tried to cut it the other way, but it makes it fray worse and it makes the line not as straight. So make sure you cut inward towards the middle, and then you just kind of make sure you miss your finger and cut towards that way. And then the sharper your scissors are, of course, the better this is going to cut. And then when you pull it out, you know you got your V. Now in order to seal this, what I normally do is just take a lighter and I just go over it really quick and just kind of keep going over it really quick until it looks kind of how I want it. And then now it's sealed. Now, if that's not perfect enough for you, what you can do is you can take a wood burner and you can straighten this up, or you could have even used a wood burner from the very beginning. The reason why I don't like using a wood burner on all of them is if you got a lot of bows to make, your wood burner starts getting black on it, and then it starts putting black on the ribbon, and you have to kind of sit around and wait. But if you take your wood burner, I mean, all of this gets hot, so you can use the tip, or you can even use that, depending on what size ribbon I'm using will depend. Like if I'm using really wide ribbon, I'll try to use that long barrel. But for this, I'll probably just kind of use the end and go through and straighten that up some. And just kind of make it more perfect. And at first, when you first start doing this, it's a little difficult, but as you get practice, it gets a little easier. Now, the other options you have of sealing ribbon is, some people use a candle. I never had any luck with a candle. It's like not very predictable for me. A lot of people like the lighters that are really long, but I make so many bows that gets a little expensive. The other option you have, if you don't want to deal with burning anything, is fray, like liquid fray check or fray block. Now, there is one that comes in the Notion supply at the, like of the hobby stores or sewing stores, that's in a clear bottle. It's got clear liquid in it. I don't like it. It's very runny. It's messy. It kind of actually, after it dries, you can see it on the ribbon, and I just had no luck with that. So I found this at Hancock's before they went out of business, but they also sell it at some, I think probably Joanne sells it, and I think I've seen it at Hobby Lobby. It's more for quilters, and it actually, to me, works better, and it's easier to deal with, and it didn't do as bad about staining, but you might still want to check it. What you do with this is you would just kind of like put it where you're going to cut at, and you would let that dry, and then you would cut it, and it kind of forms a seal, or I have also cut before and then put this on afterwards. You just kind of have to play around with it and see what works for you. But really, to form the most secure end, you need to burn that some way. And I'm just going to put this disclaimer out there. Yeah, you can burn yourself doing this, so you want to use extreme caution. And if you are a minor, please get the help of a parent or guardian. And so that's how I make my V cuts on my ribbon, and that's how I do it for every size ribbon.